gonna go for a hike today, but we are going to we're going to try out the Drive Safe app for the first time and do our first test drive with it. I need to go through here and set up my permit or permissions and all that, so I'll not show all my private information, but we'll get it logged in and show you our first trip and how it went and if we save any money over in the long run. Not affiliated by them or anything, just got new insurance through them, so we'll see how it works. Okay, so we got the little State Farm thing and got my beacon. Let me put it on there. We're gonna say yes. So get with your beacon in hand, press and hold the button on your beacon until you see the light turn red. So light is red. Continue. Allow. So we're going to see if the 3FC is the right number. It is not the right number. Oh, there we go. Yeah, it is the right number. It was down there. So my beacon is now paired. Place your beacon. So it says to put it on your windshield behind the rearview mirror. So we'll probably put it there. Now we need to get my current reading. 16403.2. Continue. Continue. Alright, we are all set. Affix your beacon to the window. Take your phone with you on trips. Don't forget to charge it. Turn on, allow access. No need to open the app each time. Have fun with interactive maps. And we are all set. Alright, done. So this is what the app's going to look like. Try to not get the glare, but not much. Just my stupid car. So got contacts, preferences, about, all that. You can figure it out. It's your app. So we're going to place it in the window and see if it works and save us any money. Alrighty, so the app is only supposed to ding you on hard braking, fast startups, phone usage, and there's something else. Oh, cornering. How fast you corner. So it's not, and I do know that it dings you for speeding after 8 miles over the speed limit. So I'm not sure how it knows or where it knows what speed limits are and if they change or not from time to time. We've had roads here go up in 10 miles an hour overnight. So
okay, so my question is, do they know the make and model of the car?
yes, they know what I'm exactly driving.
Okay, that's good.
It's straight from State Farm, so they have the VIN number. They know exactly what's in the hood. Now, some people will change out their big, heavy, they'll get a real nice old sports car and put a nice big-ass motor in it and not tell them there's a nice big-ass motor in their normal sports car. So they get cheaper insurance having...
That's kind of shiesty.
Yeah, so...
I mean, if it works out for them, I guess.
But when you go take it for inspection, or if they ever, like, look at it and you're in a wreck, and they're not going to insure you for that expensive car, though.
Yeah.
Or all those parts you put in, so... It's a double-edged sword.
That's weird. But it's just good that they know that, like, this is a manual, you know,
See, I don't know,
in a go-kart, like,
yeah.
It's basically a go-kart.
But the people that are in sports cars that I've been following on YouTube, they don't see much of a problem, but it's always saved the money 70%. Because it's going to ding you or whatever for every little thing. And you got a nice sports car that can take a curve at 60 miles an hour. But it's rated for only 45.
How does the app know?
Yeah.
That's what I want to know.
So there's a few tendencies there that the app doesn't know and will still ding you.
Like if it's backed by like Google Maps or Waze or something like that, where it already knows that it's supposed to be 30 miles an hour here and you're going 40.
Yeah.
Like then maybe it will know.
That's what it should know, but that's what I expected for it to know.
Yeah, that's something I guess we're gonna have to find out. There's a lot of wind, doggo.
Yeah, so I'm not even sure if you can hear me on all this, so we'll see. Roll up the windows, but
Joke down your face, you know, wishes.
we're gonna come to our first stop sign on the app. Actually, we already passed one stop sign, but that one don't matter. We're gonna see if that is. So now, what if you get on the highway and you gotta literally get up and go and not get hit? I guess that's not safe driving if you have to really drive, but sometimes you're just gonna sit there if you don't like drive. Alrighty, we just completed our first trip here, and we'll see if it registered or not. So my trip is loading. 14.9 miles. It says 31 minutes. That was not 31 minutes. Maybe it was just us sitting there. View details. So.
Hold on, doggo. Hold on.
So right now it says my discount is $31.77 for my Metro, and that's a 2-week driving score. Just doesn't seem like my things are loaded up yet, so we'll come back to you after we go on our little walk. Alrighty, we are at Ken Lake Archery Trail. You can barely see it on here on the All Trails app, but it's supposed to be 1.5 miles, but there's archery range regulations even here, so not much of a path. Well, it's supposed to be all paved and wheelchair accessible, so we'll see about that. There's some comments on the page about it being really steep in some areas, and I'm not sure which way we're gonna go first. We might as well take this one going first. This looks going down the giant hill rather than up it. So. It's all been mowed and everything on the edges a little bit, but other than that, it's all generally wildlife. You might see some critters. This is next to the Egner's Ferry Bridge, while being at Ken Lake State Park, I believe. That's where we were camp posting last year. So they say this is for a wheelchair. You could definitely wheelchair.
I'd be a little afraid to.
Yeah.
You know, if you have someone maybe helping you or strong arms.
Going down might be a little easier than going up. So.
Yeah, that's kind of steep if you want to turn around and look.
Yeah, it goes.
Kind of steep. Oh, right here.
Oh wow, yeah. So it does like just drop off and go to a real steep drop here. You can see right there, it just drops down. Oh, and it's definitely limmy. I'm just surprised that it's actually paved the whole way.
A little bit of moss.
Got a sweet bank here. As you can see, the grass is growing through the wee, it's like a mini putt gorse. So, but look at that. That is pretty. along the path, there is a nice little meadow over here. It's got a bench. Ooh, wow. And there's some fishermen. Oh, wow. A giant puddle. Would have walked right into that. Oh, yeah. There's some turtles. There they go. Well, that was a nice little area to have right along the path. It's just right there. I would not recommend coming here by yourself in a wheelchair. Even a power scooter. One of those jazzies, no. Good gracious, you'll run out of battery going up the first hill. So, bring your buddy if you're in a wheelchair. This will be good for them and you. Bonding experience. I'm so out of breath.
Here, wait, let's turn around and show them. Basically a cliffside.
We started behind those trees when I pointed up here.
And it's not all this lovingly, like, loving grade.
No, it
was a steep ass hill.
Yeah, my calves are burning. There's a fucking tick. So ticks are here like crazy. So check yourself before you wreck yourself. So we're at the lodge in Marina now. It crosses that path, so you could come here from there and walk it that way without having to park at the trailhead. Not much of a trailhead either.
Kind of just a woodland adventure. Semi-paved.
Yeah. And go that way, go to Cindy's. Super delicious burgers and breakfast and all that good food. It's on the river or right on the lake in a boat, so fine dining on the water. Double cheeseburger I think is like $5-6. It's pretty good, delicious. Add bacon for $1.
If you're looking for a blue moon on a Sunday before noon.
Oh yeah. No, don't come there.
No.
Yeah, alcohol restrictions until noon on Sunday. So we had to wait till noon for a blue moon. That was when we first got here. And Mom took us out for dinner.
For lunch.
For lunch. In front of the Kentucky State Park Ranger's office. But that's a tough trail for a wheelchair. Woo, we made it to the end of the trail. So,
some of the drinks.
Yep. There's where it winds off and starts. Doggo wants to go again. Oh. But let's get the metrics out. It was 1.3 miles and it took us 31 minutes to walk.
Not bad.
Not too shabby. I did miss the first little bit of it, so it probably was a 1.5 mile trek, but Not too bad. So this was the Ken Lake Archery Trail, and stay tuned for more on Beast Mode on the road. Catch us later, and don't forget to like and subscribe and share to all your friends and family. Bye guys. So we got done for a second trip through the State Farm app, and we're waiting for it to load up and see what it tells me. So far my first trip is 100%. Woo! And it's only 15 miles. So we'll see what it ends up being after a couple of days and a month, and then at the end of my 6 months I'll do an update as well, try to keep people on the know if this is a good deal or not. So far it's saving me money, $31.77, and I'm a first time buyer, and I have a normal car like everybody else on the road, even though it's a Geo Metro, but it's not like a sports car or anything like that I've seen other people do reviews on. I want to see what it's like driving a normal car and normal person driving. I've never had a wreck other than someone else hitting me at a stoplight, so can't give me that as a fault. And I got a couple of speeding tickets, so that's what I was really worried about, was how the speeding was. It's a Metro, I'm not going too fast, but I will go 5 miles over to stay with traffic. I don't want people to run me over. And this is, so far it doesn't ding you on that, as long as you're not speeding for an extensive amount of period of time, I guess. And if you're I've read in other comments that it takes up to 8 miles an hour for it to ding you for your first one. My next concern was cornering. I take corners a little quick now that I got new tires, so I tried to stay aware of that when I was driving, because our roads are hilly and windy, so it just sucks trying to drive those without like thinking it's gonna make you curve too much. So just waiting for my second trip to load up, and I'll let you know what it looks like. So here is what it dings you on: acceleration, braking, cornering, speeding, and phone use. And since I didn't use my phone at all, I guess it doesn't register it at all. I'm not sure. But speeding, all 5 bars, so that's pretty good. And I definitely know I went 5 over a few times, and I took a couple of corners just to see if I could go over the posted speed limit for the corner. It was like 15, I went 25, so it didn't ding you on that. But maybe if, I don't know what you have to do to get dinged at this point, so we'll see. Alrighty, this just in, I got my second trip, and I got 100%, and baby's got groceries. Success. So second trip is loading. It was 20.6 miles, and it was a little bit of city driving, but let's get the deets. Oh yeah, look at that, 5 bars across the board. Ooh, so we might be saving some money later on, guys. Now let's go enjoy Cinco de Mayo. Don't drink and drive either. And follow us more on Beast Mode on the road.